Hey, what's good, people? I gotta be straight up and honest. I'm tired of this thug, savage, gangster bullcrap. I'm tired of this kill that nigga, do what I want to do to this bitch mentality. I'm tired of the negative music. I'm tired of all this music with lyrics of murder and self hate and the degrading of our women. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it, man. It's this story, and I believe this happened in Cleveland. 9-year-old girl shot, shot and killed. Stupid thugs having a shootout. And in like so many cases, these fools don't hit their target and innocent people get hurt. Fools shooting out in public. Innocent 9-year-old girl killed. I seen the news, mother devastated. You know they always interview the mother. I believe later on that evening after it happened, the father was on the scene, and the father got on the camera. Both parents devastated. I'm so tired of this, man. So tired of it. I recall an incident back in 2015. And I tell you, this was God. On my way back from church, I had a car, and the car, it wasn't, the gas wasn't full. And for some reason, I was on this hill, and how the hill was, it did something to the gas tank. And immediately after church, I tried to make it home and couldn't. The car wouldn't start. It wasn't until probably like 10, 15 minutes later I realized what was going on. I kind of put the car in neutral and let it coast down this hill. And I got to level ground, was able to start the car. I got home with my kids. They wanted to go outside. I told them, stay on the steps. Don't go nowhere else. Stay on the steps. You know? And them being kids, they don't really listen. I know whenever I tell them to stay on the steps, usually they'll slowly, you know what I mean, end up making it to where as though they're going down the street. But I'm telling you, as soon as they went outside, they wasn't outside but 5 minutes. Fools come driving down the street and just shooting down this one block. Wasn't nobody on the block. These fools just shooting up down this empty street. While the good 12 feet from the steps and where my kids were. Now I know if I didn't have that car trouble, they would have probably did what they usually do. Been on that set for a while and slowly made their way down that street they were shooting. I get emotional thinking about it, but it kills me, man. Just, I don't know what it is. What is wrong with our men terrorizing each other, man, making our communities a bad place. Thinking about that incident, man, these guys shooting down this empty street. There's nobody down there. The whole thing was it was one project going against another project. Well, they're not so much projects, but you know what I mean? Housing communities, man. But the funny thing was they shoot down this empty street, this street where none of the action happens at. When actually, if they really wanted to get at these fools, they could have went right to the park where these fools hang out at. And that's another thing, man. Brothers, man, in their teens, 20s, and 30s, out here thugging, man. And they doing this stuff around children, man. Children can't even be children, man. The things that go down in parks, man. But back to the story at hand. A mother and father left devastated. All because of some fools shooting at each other. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. It's crazy. All the things we've been through as a people here in America, man. All the things that we've been through. You know what I mean? I remember looking at old footage of black men holding signs talking about I am a man. You know, black men wanted to be treated like men. They wanted to be respected, you know. They wanted jobs to take care of their families, you know. I look back, you know, at things that we went through in slavery, man, where we were hung, you know what I mean? We were burnt. We were forced to work until our muscles popped off our bones, man. And how we were treated, man. And we get to present day and we treat each other like we're nothing, man. And it's crazy. And I know all this stuff didn't happen overnight, you know. No, there was systematic things that went about to the point that we are right now. Because I know we were better in segregation. I know that after slavery was over, black men was like, I can have my wife and not worry. I can have my wife and kids without worrying about them being sold away or me being used to sleep with my mom, my sister, and make more slaves or whatever. You know what I mean? I know that men handle their business. And I know that there's so many systematic things that brought about, you know, this madness that's coming from our black men. But this stuff is just killing me, man. And I hate how our own media pollutes us. I'm telling you, man, just looking at these shows like Love and Hip Hop and these shows that show Negroes that got money acting a fool, man. It's crazy, man. I'm tired of these lyrics too. People bobbing their heads to lyrics of murder, man. It's not cool. And everything's cool until it happens to them, man. Like, people need to wake up. Brothers, you need to wake up. What's the beef about? Y'all over there killing each other over a female that none of y'all have no good intentions with anyway, that none of y'all plan on marrying. But yet you want to kill somebody because you felt as though she was yours and she slept with somebody else. Brothers want to kill somebody because they felt as though somebody looking at them a certain way, and that's disrespect. Brothers want to go ahead and rob and kill other brothers that's just as broke as they are. For what? For what? and have enough nerve to want to really kill somebody, blow their brains off because you robbed them and they ain't got no money or barely have enough money. Yo, I'm tired of this nigga mindset, man. I'm tired of how black men go around terrorizing their neighborhoods. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Selling drugs, not caring about the people you hurt. Going around shooting up areas, not caring about the innocent people out there. I'm tired of it, man. Dr. Umar Johnson was right. We need a civil war between black people, man. There's black folks and there's niggas, and niggas gotta go. It hurt me to see the devastation of that mother and father. There's so many cases out there like that where innocent people get killed. So many cases, man. I think about the things I seen on Facebook. Dudes out here robbing women from their purse and killing them. Women out here getting shot and killed, straight bullets. And I see people post on Facebook that let women and children. I mean, thugs shouldn't be out here killing women and children. Thugs shouldn't be out there killing anybody that's not in these gangs. Thugs shouldn't be out here killing nobody, period. It's just getting on my nerves, man. Each one, reach one. I know there's people out here that's in the streets, or know people that's in the streets that can maybe just reach one of these knuckleheads and tell them to chill out and show them a better way. Mothers, this is why it's so important to not be at war with the fathers of your children, because these young boys need to see that you respect their fathers, and you really need to work with these fathers so they can be there for their sons. Women, stay away from these thugs. Stay away from these guys that ain't no good. Some women think it's cute to mess with a drug dealer. I'm telling you, man. And some of the things I seen in church just didn't make no sense. Some of these women, man, I'm telling you, in the body of Christ, find these guys out in the street attractive and be messing with these guys, and they don't care nothing about the bodies they hear this dude got. Don't care nothing about hearing about how this dude don't take care of his kids or how he hit his baby mom. The only thing they caught up in is that he's cute and that he's giving you some attention. I'm telling you, man. I know I'm all over the place, but I'm upset. I'm tired of brothers terrorizing our neighborhoods, man. I'm tired of seeing innocent people get killed. Man, the stories of hardworking men. Man, here in Baltimore, brother was just building a fence, trying to protect his family from the mess going on in the street, get killed. Man, there's a few stories of pizza men, married men, faithful men, working extra jobs to make ends meet, get robbed and killed for nothing. There's a few stories of little boys being shot in the barber's chair. You know what I mean? Kid getting hit by a stray bullet on his way to or from school, man. All because of some stupid niggas out here wanting to kill each other. I'm tired of that mindset, man. There's this negative message behind hip-hop, all this thug and gangster stuff. It needs to stop. All this self-hate stuff needs to stop. Black men, we are not each other's enemies. We are brothers. And it's crazy. I seen a video on Facebook, and it made a whole lot of sense. Brothers are quick to want to shoot and kill their fellow brothers, but won't do nothing about these crooked cops out here. Won't even attempt to shoot them. Won't even attempt to defend their own against these evil crooked cops out here. But quick to shoot their fellow brother, and it's wrong. I'm tired of this, man. This thug, gangster, savage way of thinking, men, it needs to stop. Brothers, we got to be men And men build. We don't tear down. The only thing a man tears down is negativity. We supposed to be protecting our women and our children. We supposed to be making our neighborhoods a better place for our kind. Brothers, we got to stop selling out. We got to take care of our children because at the end of the day, we all we got. Y'all see how we are treated by other races. You see how the white people treat us. Shoot, the Arabs and Chinese people set up shop in our neighborhood, and you see how most of them treat us. But yet, you want to treat your fellow man the worst, right? People wake up, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm tired of this story. I'm tired of this scenario, man. I'm tired of it, man. I felt the hurt of this mother and father. I felt the hurt. And they're devastated, man. And all this stuff is crazy. This needs to stop. It really needs to stop. Let me calm down. Brothers, we have to know what being a man is all about. Manhood isn't found between the thighs of a woman. Manhood isn't about being able to beat your fellow man. Manhood ain't got nothing to do with a 9mm. Manhood is about responsibility. And as men, we have responsibility to do right by our women, to do right by our children, and to do right by our fellow man. We really have to be responsible as men. We can't be those that tear down, especially after what we've been through here in America and what we're still going through. All this thug, gangster, selfish, you gotta do you mentality, that needs to stop. Brothers, we need to hold it down because we are the laughing stock amongst men. You know, we're at the bottom of the totem pole, and it shouldn't be that way. The Arabs, the Chinese, they're doing better than us, and it needs to stop. We have a few brothers out there that's doing their thing, and a lot of them that's doing their thing, they just doing them. And there's a lot of sellouts out here that's feeding a bad message to the masses of black folks. And that's just what white supremacy want them to do. And they're getting paid, and people are being foolish and idolizing these fools and mimicking this stuff. It's funny how them guys sit there in the studio talk all this gangster stuff. And there's guys out here that music is their gospel. And they out here living it. Listening to it. Getting motivated. Getting pumped up before they go out here. Commit murders or whatever. Black men, you have to wake up. We have to get ourselves together. We have to be about education. We have to be about family. We got to stop devastating each other. Think white supremacy do not need your help. The KKK do not need your help killing each other. And they loving it too. All that mess they talked about us not being human and being animals during slavery and segregation. So many of y'all fools are proving them right. Black people need to wake up. There's too many murders going on. Brothers killing brothers. Brothers killing brothers in the gang. Brothers killing innocent bystanders. There's too many senseless murders going on in the black community. There's too much gun violence going on. This mess needs to stop. This mess really needs to stop. For the family in Cleveland, my prayers go out to y'all. To all those in Black America that experience loss from the senseless gun violence, from these young brothers out here being blind and shooting up different places. My prayers go out to you. For those that can reach one of these knuckleheads, talk to them, sit them down. Share with them the light. Mothers, stop being glory hogs. Though you may not like that father or you may not need that father, know that your child needs him. Let that father be a father. Stop fighting him. Stop beating him down. At one point, y'all loved each other. Or at least y'all was decent. Y'all came together and made a child or children. I'm telling you, man, this stuff needs to stop. And the problem is so complex, man. It really is. And for those who think that it's not your problem, for those black people that think that all the mess going on in Black America isn't your problem, you need to wake up too. Because I tell you what, you can raise your kids right. You can keep them safe. But push come to shove, man, they're going to encounter people out there that's not raised right. You know, push come to shove, you know what I mean? They're going to interact with other people, their peers, who haven't been raised right. So it's your problem too. You can raise a child right, keep him out the hood. Oh, your child will encounter that hood Negro in the mall, gas station, etc. We need to mentor. We need to teach our kids the right way. We need to stand up for what's right. We got to stop promoting and being caught up in all this negativity, man. These negative reality TV shows, this negative music out here that's glorifying lyrics of murder and self-hate. Yo, we gotta stand up against this stuff, man, and straight up call BS on it, man. Excuse my language, but we gotta call BS on it. We gotta stand up against this mess because it's not right. And you look at what it's doing to them. I don't care what people say about music not motivating people. Music seduces your subconscious. I'm telling you. Them lyrics get into your mind. That beat seduces the rhythm of your soul, and that message goes right to your subconscious. I recall my brother talking about hearing young men in the street talking about beef. And one guy, he said, was ready to go ahead and handle some beef, talking about he just heard his song too. Dude talking about, I wish these niggas would. I just heard my song too. Man, dudes out here getting high, getting pumped up off these lyrics and shooting up blocks, murdering people, man. It's wrong, man. We got to fight against this negative music. We got to fight against these negative images. We got to get right. We have to love us, man. We really do. The self-hate is real amongst us, man. It really is. There's still light skin and dark skin wars going on. A lot of people got a problem wearing their natural hair. And I hate that word nappy. That's what white people call our hair. Our hair isn't nappy. Our hair is micro curl. This is how God made us, and there's nothing wrong with it. See my beard? The European would call it nappy or would call it coarse. My hair is strong. My hair is micro curled. This is how God made me. This is how God made us. Ain't nothing wrong with our hair. Again, though, little girl in Cleveland got shot and killed because these punk thug savages out here want to shoot each other because they're programmed that that's their way of life. That's how they gotta live. That's how they gotta solve conflict. It's bullcrap, man. The father, the mother, I pray that God comforts you as only He can comfort you. And I pray that God comforts all of you who mourn. And I pray for all of Black America who suffer tragedies such as this. But we gotta wake up. We really do. This is Holy Warrior Yancey. And this is Holy Warrior Yancey Productions. Brothers, you gotta wake up. Brothers, you have to wake up.